Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your two seniors, Chris Richardson and Youssef Muhlenberg.
To be at the bottom and see what a rising program looks like.
Coming from North Carolina, I didn't really know anyone after transferring, so I was very nervous, new environment, never been to Pennsylvania before, didn't know Del Valle existed. One thing I can say is I don't regret it at all. I made lifelong friends here. I found a community that loves me. I love the community back. I found a campus that's catering to my needs. I found professors that'll forever give me a letter of recommendations, forever be there for me. I found a team that's a family. I found guys that I'll invite to my wedding. I found guys that I'll plan trips with.
Youssef was the first athlete that I called when I had received the job. And he was tentative about coming back, and since he did come back, he really dedicated himself to the sport. He dedicated his lifestyle to the program, and he's been a great leader for these young guys. His academics are incredible, so he's been a leader in that facet. He has a great name for himself around the campus of Delaware Valley, so he really fits the mold of everything that we're trying to be.
One of the more memorable times here at Del Valle that I have, one of my top memories was probably the other night bumping up 2 weight classes. I never thought I'd wrestle at 84. I've always been a little guy, so bumping up 2 weight classes was a big deal. And being able to beat a guy who had 15 pounds on me going into the match meant a lot to me. It means a lot to know that all the work that you put in, it meant something, you know what I mean?
Chris has been great for us. He's battled a ton of injuries, so he's been kind of that face of adversity. He's shown guys, that you can wrestle hurt and you can fight through things. He's kind of that muddy water wrestler where he likes to make things a little bit murky, and he's a funk guy. And he took this last semester off and then really committed himself to being accountable, disciplined, came in shape, and this back half of the season, starting the second semester, it's shown because he's able to put a great product on the mat, and he's really having fun with the sport again.
I'd like to think I'm a different person now. Coming here at 18, leaving here at 22, it's a big difference. Yeah, I matured a lot, kind of found who I am really, and understand the impact that I could have on people's lives and how I can just help them, even through the sport itself, just giving out free clinics to nearby schools and helping little kids out, giving them a Del Valle t-shirt to wear. I'd like to say I changed a lot for the better.
I'm just going to miss seeing all the familiar faces I've seen for the past 5 years. A lot of faces have changed, but some stay the same. Matt Kelly, Evelyn Hopkins, a lot of people stay the same, athletic trainers. So I'm just going to miss all the people.
It's the little things, honestly, going to Chipotle before matches, seeing who can eat the most cheeseburgers from McDonald's without throwing up. After tournaments, probably the best ones. Just bus rides back, blasting music at 1 a.m. Coach Taylor, thank you so much for having me be a part of your program. I know you're going to do great things here, and I know the future is bright for this program because you're at the head of it. Coach Rush, I was teammates with him, probably one of my closest friends here. Just overall a great guy. Always been there for me, when things were going tough. First person to text me, first person to see how I'm doing.
Yeah, me and my family really just getting me into it at a young age. You know, their sport means a lot.
A pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome inside James Work Gymnasium on the campus of Delaware Valley University for tonight's non-conference Division III men's wrestling contest as the Delaware Valley University Aggies welcome in the Muhlenberg College Mules. My name is Chris Elliott, Director of Sports Information at Delaware Valley University. I'm joined tonight by a special guest for the second time in a row, Del Val senior men's wrestler Yusuf Aitbulari. Yusuf, how are you tonight? 1 week removed from a big win. How are you doing tonight, and how are you feeling about this match?
Hey, Chris, it's a pleasure to be back here again. Back by popular demand, I guess. No, it feels great to be back here, back at James Work Stadium. And I'm looking forward to this match. It's going to be a great match, honestly. A lot of key battles at certain weight classes, and we're in for a good one, I think.
The Aggies are coming off a 38-6 win in their first home duel of the season, the first of two, as this will be the final home duel of the season for the Aggies. Their first was last Friday night, 6 p.m., as they welcomed in Middle Atlantic Conference Freedom rival Kings College Monarchs, and the Aggies defeated the Monarchs rather handedly, 38-6, in a match that everything just seemed to go the Aggies' way. It was set up a little odd from the beginning with a lot of wrestlers wrestling up a weight class for both squads. So you got a lot of matchups that you haven't seen before, but there were also some familiar faces. Transfer Rashad Stratton at 133 pounds got revenge over Gustav Petruski of Kings as the two met the week prior twice at the Middle Atlantic Conference Championships. Junior Rashad Stratton for the Aggies was able to avenge those two losses with a first period pin over Petruski. That put the Aggies up 12-0, and they ended up opening a 28-0 lead before Kings finally got on the board with a decision at 174. They followed that up with a decision at 197, but that was all that the Kings College Monarch could muster against the Aggies. Muhlenberg, on the other hand, comes in with a 7-5 record in duels. They last competed at the Midwinter Classic in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Must have been hosted by Penn College. They faced Elizabethtown, New York University, Rhode Island College, and Penn College, all in 4 separate duels. They went 2-2. That was on Saturday, January 15th. So the Mules come in today, a member of the Centennial Conference, 12 days removed from their last competition. So we'll see how they fare tonight. Yusuf, who do you think has the advantage in that sense? A team that just wrestled a week ago or a team that's been off for 12 days?
Well, both have their pros and cons. Us wrestling last week, fresh off wrestling, still in wrestling shape a little bit. Guys' weight's low. On the other hand, guys could have gotten injured. Guys could be fighting little niggles here and there, scratches here and there. Taking a break, you do get to rest up. That's huge in this sport. You do have a little bit more weight to cut back down to. You do got to get back in 7-minute shape. But honestly, I love being in wrestling shape and staying in wrestling shape. So the more often I wrestle, the better for me.
Tonight's duel will feature 10 bouts beginning at 197 pounds. We will see 2 exhibitions before we get to the official bouts. We're starting one right now at 157 pounds. For Delaware Valley University, it's Zach Zuckerberg. We do not have the starter for Muhlenberg in the booth. We'll try to get that to you in a minute.
Yeah, Zach's a long wrestler here. He gets taken down here straight to a tilt. It's a tough move to stop. Muhlenberg gets behind, but Seems he's going to get his 4 back points here, and if Zach can fight off his back, that's a tight grip. Uncomfortable position here, fighting off his head.
So looking at Muhlenberg's roster here, we could be seeing Nico Berlingeri, a freshman who goes between 157 and 165. Could be Riley McHale. Could be Dean Palmer. Again, apologize to the Muhlenberg faithful out there. We do not have the names of who's competing in the exhibitions. This is our first of 2 exhibitions tonight. Zach Zuckerman for Delaware Valley at 157 pounds. Still 0-0 in the early going of this exhibition.
Yeah, I think it should be 6-0.
They may not be posting the score on the board for the exhibition.
Yeah.
So we'll kind of just watch and talk over the match.
Yeah, you can see Muhlenberg here is having a tough ride here. He's trying to get that roll-through tilt. That's how he got his first set of back points. He's really tough on top, and that's probably his area of strength right there. So it'd be interesting to see if Del Val gets a choice going into the second period, if they're going to choose bottom and try to break this top ride. Oh, another tight waist tilt. No points given, though.
The Aggies are coached by first-year coach Andrew Taylor. I guess second year. The COVID years kind of throw everybody in college athletics off nowadays. Andrew was hired in April of 2020. So right in the middle, beginning of the pandemic. Did not have much of a first season. You were there, Yusuf. It was a condensed schedule. I think you guys had 6 duels, strictly against other Mid-Atlantic Conference teams. So Coach Taylor got his first dual win there, his first career dual win against Messiah. And the Aggies went 1-4 in dual matches last year. And I think Coach Taylor's main responsibility during that time was to recruit, build a roster, and get in his first class and a group of guys that he wanted to build the program around. And now he's really in his first year of a full season with a full squad and making his schedule the way he wants. And the team is off to a good start. It's a tournament-heavy schedule for the Aggies. They've wrestled just 5 duels this year and are 3-2 so far. They have a win over Ursinus on the road, 26-20. Then they went to the Hershey Duels, where they saw Millikan University, fell 27-12. Then they dueled McDaniel College, came away with a 24-14 victory, and then fell to host Messiah narrowly, 23-21 at the Hershey Duels. On the other side, Muhlenberg is coached by head coach Jason McLean. McLean is a graduate of Muhlenberg, became the first All-American in program history, and returned to Muhlenberg as head coach for the 2017-2018 season. In 3 short seasons, McLean has really restored the Mules back to prominence in the world of wrestling. He's coached the team to a 43-20 record in dual meets and set a school record with 18 wins in 2019. So I think you look at these squads right now, Yusuf, they're very evenly matched. And I know you and I talked before the match. We're excited to see how this stacks up. You really can't call this one which way it's going to go.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of key battles in a lot of weights. I think 141 is going to be a crucial weight. I think 197 is going to be a crucial weight. And I think the star match that I think everyone's looking forward to is 125. That's going to be a huge match for us. And I believe whichever way that match goes is probably going to be foreshadowing the rest of the duel.
And we'll have to see how the bouts are called tonight, how the wrestlers come out. The starting lineup that we received in the booth prior to getting here tonight, we're told it has been changed by Muhlenberg, so we'll keep an eye on that as the wrestlers come out. The scheduled match that Yusuf's talking about is the 125-pound bout. For Muhlenberg, they're going with Lamparelli. Joey Lamparelli, he's a sophomore out of Allentown, New Jersey, Allentown High School. He's been good for the Mules this year. He's kind of been a surprise. Lamparelli, let's see his stats this year. At 125, he's 9-1 in dual meets. He's got 3 pins, and in all meets altogether, he's 21-3. So a very impressive record for Lamparelli. And of course, he'll be matched up against the Aggies' rising freshman Ryan Kelly. What can you tell us about Kelly, Yusuf?
Yeah, Kelly's very good technically on his feet. I think top is probably one of his better positions. That's where he excels. He's really good at getting turns, as we saw against King's College. He was able to get that little tight waist tilt going and was able to score, I think, 8 back points before he got the pin. So he's very technically sound. It's going to be very interesting to see how he matches up with another wrestler that's very technically good and relies on his technique heavily instead of what he has physically.
And Kelly is 26-6 this year with 5 wins by pin. So the 125-pound match will see a pair of 20-win athletes going at it. Yusuf, have you had eyes on the mat right now watching Zuckerman here?
Yeah, I've been watching a little bit. Muhlenberg wrestler, that was a great double by him earlier in the period. It's kind of surprising hit choice. And as you saw, Chris, he was great on top, but he decided to go neutral. I don't know if he's a little tired from working on top or if he's trying to score more points now.
They do have the score on the board now. Muhlenberg leads 9-1.
Oh, big throw here.
Nice reversal there.
Yeah, Chris, and 45 seconds left to go in the match. I wonder if we'll see Muhlenberg try to finish out on top here, or if he's going to go on for the pin or try to cut him and get some points on the board for him, open up the gas tank a little bit. The ref's holding 4 now. Has to release the grip, going for the pin. Effectively scores 15-1.
One more point will be a tech fall.
Yes, sir, and there's a pin.
And there's a pin.
I tell you what, Chris, these matches, though, they're great for learning experiences. Don't really count for your record. Get to go out there and wrestle a little bit.
This is our second exhibition of the evening. This is the heavyweight bout for Delaware Valley. Yusuf Aladinov. And for Muhlenberg, Ryan Kaplow, a junior heavyweight out of Potomac, Maryland, Winston Churchill High School. Ryan Kaplow. Let's see what we can find out about Ryan again. These are the exhibition matches. It's our second exhibition of the night. We don't have the starters in front of us. We're just getting them over the air here. So Ryan Kaplow looks like he hasn't wrestled yet this year, so not sure. Actually, he's 3-2. He has not competed in a dual match, so he's 3-2 at tournaments. He's got a career record of 6-12 in 2 seasons. So this is another really fun matchup. You know, Yusuf Aladinov has been out of wrestling for 2 years. He's a star defensive end for the Aggies. He was an All-American on the football field, and there's a throw right to his back. How about that, Yusuf?
I'll tell you what, that's a great throw right there. He got his hips run into him, managed to scoop him, bump him a little bit, and take him right over the top of the table.
What's he got to do here to finish it?
Hey, squeeze on the head, sit back a little bit. Yusuf's kind of going over top a little bit. You don't want to do that because he can lock hands around your stomach and bring you over, but Aggie faithful.
Not a problem for Yusuf Aladinov. A win by fall for Yusuf Aladinov in 1 minute and 25 seconds.
I'll tell you what, he took that cool and calmly. He showing no emotion, but here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet tonight's starting lineup. At 125 pounds from Delaware, sophomore Joey Lamparelli. And for Delaware Valley, first year from Bristol, Pennsylvania, Ryan Kelly.
And here we go. We'll take a pause here for the starting lineup from the public. Welcome back inside James Work Gymnasium as we're in the middle of introductions for this non-conference Division III wrestling match. We're going to turn it over to the PA announcer to finish our introductions for you.
Did they wait 2-1-49? Did you see that or no? I don't know. I missed it. Yeah, I missed it too.
At 174 pounds, either Jack Patty or Nick Coates. And for the Aggies, a first year from Muhlenberg, Pennsylvania, Cooper King! Wrestling at 184 pounds, either Fletcher Newman or Nick Coates. And for Delaware, a senior from Brick, New Jersey, Chris Richardson! Wrestling at 197 pounds from Muhlenberg, a senior Luca Holster. And for Del Valle, a sophomore from Manville, Pennsylvania, Isaiah Johnson. And marching at heavyweight through Newell, Pishon Davila. And for Delaware Valley, a sophomore from Doylestown, Pennsylvania, Dan Henry. For a junior from Chippewa, Pennsylvania, Austin Williams. The Mules are coached by Jason.
There are your potential starters for tonight's matchup. The bout tonight will begin at 197 pounds. And we'll pause one more time for the playing of our national anthem. And the captains are meeting at the center of the mat. Yusuf, we didn't get to talk much about that pin by Yusuf Aladinov. What did you think of that? I mean, he made pretty quick work of him. How did he get him in that position to work that throw?
Yeah, I think that was just a classic heavyweight throw right there. It's head and arm, simple toss. Probably one of the first ones you learn when you start wrestling. All the new wrestlers love that move, but it's classic with heavyweights. Honestly, I think they were just both trying to go to the body and see who was stronger. And Yusuf won.
And it looks like we're about ready to get started here at 197 pounds. For Delaware Valley, it's going to be Isaiah Johnson. Isaiah, sophomore from Nanticoke, Pennsylvania, and Greater Nanticoke High School. And for the Mules at 197 pounds will be Luca Colstock, a senior from Camp Hill, Pennsylvania, and Camp Hill High School. This year, for the season, Colstock is 14-4 for his career. Yusuf, he's an impressive 61-12. I'd say Isaiah has his hands full, and there's a quick 2 points for Colstock as he quickly gets to the back of Isaiah.
Yeah, I think Luca's probably one of the best wrestlers in the lineup for Muhlenberg. He's a linchpin for them, and he's a guy that they can rely on for points. So
Colstock gives one back to Isaiah there as he lets him escape. So we're 2-1 here in the early going of the first period. First bout, 197 pounds.
Yeah, it was a great ankle pick by him. It was quick off the bat. Tries to go for it again. Isaiah knows better.
These two have a very similar build. Look like they're about the same height. We usually see Isaiah as the taller one in the match.
Yeah, I think Luca's around 6'1", maybe. It looks like it. Isaiah's about 6'3", 6'4", so it's a lot closer than last week when Isaiah was wrestling.
5'7", 5'8".
Yeah, exactly.
He had 6 or 7 inches on the guy.
Yeah, exactly. This is probably going to be a little more comfortable for Isaiah wrestling someone that he's used to around his size. Looks like Luca's trying to go for an elbow pass, just the way he's cupping it. There it is, right to a shot. Nothing there. He's going to try to peek out. Oh, Isaiah can take him to his back here. No back points. That's great by Luca, though.
Very quick by Luca. He gets his 2 on the reversal and lets Isaiah go again. 4-2 now with 1 minute 30 seconds left in the first period. Both wrestlers still looking very fresh on the mat.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Luca has 2 takedowns now, but only 6 seconds of ride time. I wonder if it's a strategic approach that he's just cutting Isaiah away instantly as soon as he takes him down.
Isaiah's been the Aggies' stalwart at 197 all season. He's 14-11 on the year with 7 pins.
Yeah, as we just saw, Isaiah can put kids on their back. That's one thing he's really, really good at. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. As Luca tries another ankle pick. That's his 3rd one in a row.
It looked like it was there. Isaiah's got to be ready for that.
Yeah, it is. And Isaiah tends to have like a little higher stance, just being 6'3", 6'4". So that's one thing he definitely needs to be wary of, those low angle attacks. Oh, another low ankle. I think that's Luca's probably favorite takedown.
Isaiah with both shoulders wrapped. I think earlier in the season I saw him with just one shoulder wrapped. Now it's both of them. Oh, he gets to a leg here. Looking to work up.
Yeah, he needs to pick his head up here. Unlucky there. Yeah, and if you can hear from on the stream, Muhlenberg's coaching staff's going to finish on top. They don't want to give Isaiah another point here, make it a 3-6 match. So
just 6 seconds left on the first period clock here. And Luca will finish on top as he takes a 6-2 lead over Isaiah Johnson into the first period.
Yeah, Luca has choice. Muhlenberg decides to choose bottom. It's interesting they don't defer it.
Again, everybody anticipating a very close match today between these two well-stacked teams. So every point is important. Each team looking for bonus points and to not surrender bonus points. As Luca quickly escapes to start the second period and takes a 7-2 lead over Isaiah Johnson.
Yeah, Luca quick to get up to his feet. Isaiah tried to get in the inside leg, tried a big lift here, but Luca was great with his hips. Able to push in and back his hips out, get his foot free.
A minute 30 now left in the second period.
Yeah, both guys have similar stances as well, if you can see. His back
they look
over.
very similar.
Yeah, very, very similar. Both have tape jobs.
Both have some tape.
Yeah.
Both see the athletic trainers.
Yeah. You know what they say, if you're about to wrestle a guy with one shoulder taped up, he's very tough. 2, he's out of this world.
Better watch out for that guy.
Yeah, exactly. This guy loves the sport.
I'd like to see Isaiah take a shot here. He's been playing pretty defensive so far this match.
Yeah, and he got in on his shot earlier. I don't know why he's not trying to go back for it. Found early success, just unable to finish. Luca with the feint.
Again, Colstock, a senior 197-pounder out of Camp Hill from Muhlenberg. 30 seconds left here in the second period.
Yeah, don't be surprised for Luca to go for that low ankle again, try to finish the period out on top, get another 2 points real quick.
Is that a leg sweep he was going for there?
Yeah, Isaiah just had the 2-on-1, trying to bring it into a Russian. Trying a little fancy ankle sweep right there. Didn't work out. It's going to be tough to hit on a guy that's the caliber of Luca.
4, 3, 2, 1, and that'll bring us to the end of the second period. As Luca Colstock maintains a 7-2 advantage over the Aggies' Isaiah Johnson going into the third period. Johnson with the choice, he chooses the bottom.
Yeah, you got to get 1 point here. You got to
get up.
Yep.
Colstock able to collapse him quick. Isaiah still looking to work to his feet.
Yeah, Isaiah got his wrist trapped here. Luca's probably going to try to go for that tilt that he hit in the first period. Isaiah needs to get his wrists free. He needs to attack the top hand here. He can't go for the bottom hand.
And build. And there he goes.
Exactly.
Good escape for Isaiah. Let's see if he can build off of here with the last minute 30 of the match.
Yeah, and if I'm Isaiah Johnson here, I'm working for a takedown. This is where you got to open up the pace right here and really set the tone of the match. Great shot, double. That's a great shot.
For Colstock. He finishes the takedown. 1:10 now left in the match. Colstock builds a 9-3 lead. Now he's working towards 50 seconds of riding time.
Yeah, that's a great shot. He's been setting it up all match with that low ankle pick. This time he faked it, went low like he was going to go for it, just went for a straight double, head right in the abs, and just finished straight through.
And now we're getting in the land of bonus points here as it's 9-3, 45 seconds. Colstock now with a minute 10 of riding time. Isaiah able to get an escape there. That's going to be important in the long run.
Yeah, and you can see Coach McLean on the sideline. He wants those bonus points. He knows that this is going to be crucial for him. So he's egging them on.
Coach Taylor across the mat, willing Isaiah to score some points here in the last 25 seconds. There's another double leg by Colstock. He gets a hold of Isaiah, drives him down, gets to the back, and there's another 2 points for Colstock. 11-4 now with 15 seconds left in the match.
Yeah, went back to the same double again. It's worked well for him.
And Colstock does well for Coach McLean as he earned some bonus points there for the Mules with it's going to end up being a 12-4 major decision with riding time for Luca Colstock of Muhlenberg over Isaiah Johnson.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that 1 point's going to make a huge difference. It's really going to weigh the outcome.
In a match like this, absolutely.
Yeah, every point counts here. And
here we go to the 285-pound bout. It's our second match of the evening. And here we go. For Muhlenberg, it's Keyshawn Davila against Delaware Valley's Dan Eckley. Davila, a sophomore heavyweight out of New Brunswick, New Jersey, and New Brunswick High School for Muhlenberg. Matched up against the Aggies sophomore, Dan Eckley. We didn't see Dan Eckley last week as the Aggies are well plenished at the heavyweight weight class. Two guys that compete against each other all the time in the room and are as good as anybody in the MAC conference, that's for sure. Arguably in the region in Austin Williams and Dan Eckley. Eckley, a sophomore local kid out of Doylestown, Pennsylvania, Central Bucks East. What can you tell us about Eckley since we didn't see him last week, Yusuf?
Yeah, I believe Dan was the second seed at Regions, and Austin was the third. So both these wrestlers, two of the hardest weight class to have great wrestlers in, heavyweight and 125. And thankfully, Del Valle has two great individuals at both. And Dan's just coming out hard and heavy right now. He's really trying to set the tone here, really trying to put points on the board. As the ref calls for stalemate, brings it back in the middle.
Eckley having a tremendous breakout season in his sophomore year. He's 29-6 with 13 pins. He leads the team in both categories there. He's ranked regionally as he's taken down there by Davila, but Eckley ranked regionally as high as 4th in the region this year and being mentioned among some of the national rankings. So quick 4 points there for Davila with 120 left in the first period. How did he find success there?
Yeah, he just went to a snatch. Thankfully, he was able to try to run the pipe a little bit. Wasn't able to do it. Dan hooked on his back knee, able to claw it out on his back ankle. Dan got straight up, though. Dan with a great shot. And if you notice, Keyshawn got hit with a stall call right there, and Muhlenberg wasn't too happy about that.
Keyshawn Davila 0-1 in duels this year, 3-1 overall, so he hasn't seen much action, but he did take second place at Wilkes. And he's off to a good start here as Keyshawn Davila leads Dan Eckley in the heavyweight bout 2-1. 4-0 is the team score as Muhlenberg earned a major decision in the 197-pound bout as Luca Kolstock was able to defeat Isaiah Johnson 12-4.
Yeah, and that was smart by Davila. He played into his strengths. He knew Dan was pushing into him strong, so he just waited a little bit, lowered his level, snatched it. So that was very smart wrestling on his part.
Ten seconds left in the first period.
Another shot by Davila.
Davila looking to get a quick takedown at the buzzer as he connects on a double leg. Looked like Eckley looked at the clock, saw it running out, and didn't think Davila would take a shot there, and he almost got caught.
Yeah, that's a lot of wrestlers' fatal flaw. They hear the 3, 2, 1, and they just instantly switch off once they start hearing the clock go down.
Eckley's decision here to start the second. He defers. Davila will start on the bottom, leading 2-1. Davila quickly to his feet, quickly escapes. Eckley fires back with a shot, but Davila able to avoid it. Very quick there for Davila. Quick to get out and quick to avoid the shot there by Eckley.
Yeah, and notice Eckley has that wrist. Yep, going for that high crotch doesn't work. That's 2 straight shots for him. 3 straight shots. Now Davila trying to get behind.
Davila looking to counter. Grabs the leg, gets to the back, and there's 2 more points, 5-1. Davila just showing great athleticism, avoiding 3 straight shots there by Eckley and countering quickly with one of his own. Lets Eckley escape there for 1 point. It's 5-2 with 1:20 left in the second period.
Yeah, and that's one of the downsides of just taking straight shots. Eckley's probably looking for the stall call right there to get his 1 point. But kind of just backfired on the third shot. You kind of get a little gas on the third shot, so he's just mailing it in a little bit. But Davila was smart there. Eckley's trying to work for a Russian, though, 2-on-1. He's really good in this position, so lets it go. Come back across.
Again, Davila quickly able to get out of the way.
Yep, run the pipe.
Eckley's got a hold of the leg.
Yeah, lowers the level a little bit to the ankle, drops to it. He's going to try to pull it up, pull him back in.
Got to pull him back in.
Yeah.
Got to pull him back in.
Yeah, and he does. Oh, unlucky there. Takes a shot out of bounds. Can he get a stall call? No stall.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
That's a stall on Davila. You can see him jump out of the circle and not want to go back in to face Eckley. So he gets called for a stall there. Eckley gets the point. It's 5-3 with 37 seconds left here in the second period.
I tell you what, that was huge. You can see Davila walk back a little bit. That's tiring, trying to fight off that one shot, and you can hear the crowd start calling for the stalls now. So it's going to be a little bit on the little bit more pressure on the match now. Davilke's backing up here, on the edge again. Another shot by Dan Eckley. Another shot.
Davila doesn't look to be looking to score unless he's able to counter on Eckley's shots. I don't think Davila's taking a shot of his own here.
Yeah, I think he might have gassed it out. 10 seconds to go, though, in the second. Can he finish out here? finish out.
This is a wrestling school, Delaware Valley. These people know they're wrestling, and they want a stall call. And that's the end of the second period. Keyshawn Davila, the sophomore from Muhlenberg, leads Delaware Valley sophomore heavyweight Dan Eckley 5-3. Eckley's ready to go, though. He got right to the mat. He's starting on the bottom, looking to work up, and he's out. 5-4 early here in the third period.
Yeah, this is Eckley's period right here. If he can keep up his high pace, high output, he's going to win this match. And let's not forget, Chris, Dan is a product of Doylestown. He went to CB East, which is only 5 minutes down the road, so this crowd knows Dan.
Absolutely. Minute 30 left. Nobody with riding time right now. It's 5-4.
Oh,
That's what Davila's been doing. He's not taking his shots. He's waiting for Eckley to shoot, and he's getting behind him. He's avoiding the shot and getting behind him. He gives one back to Eckley. We're 7-5 now with 1:20 left in the third.
Yeah, it's a smart game plan. He knows he's up. He's just trying to circle his feet here and just wait for that shot. Wait for a sloppy shot right there. Dan's trying to work that underhook. Davila's just circling out here.
Looks like Eckley's trying to adjust, trying to find a shot that he can connect on. And there it is again. Eckley shoots. Davila plays defense, avoids it, and able to counter.
Yeah, Eckley needs to stomp down here unless he's trying to go for a throw. Nothing here.
Now Eckley on the defense, and they fall out of the circle. Ref's going to reset at neutral. 7-5 now, 50 seconds left.
Yeah, I tell you what, Eckley, I'm not sure if he's going to try to go for that underhook that he was trying for earlier, or if he's going to keep trying for that same shot. He needs to switch it up here, move his feet a little bit, take advantage of the stamina, not just keep doing that sweep single.
This is a huge bout in tonight's match. It's just our second bout of the day as we started at 197. Neither athlete with riding time, and there goes Davila avoiding another shot and getting behind Eckley for 2 more points. It's 9-5 now.
I don't think it was given yet. I don't think 2 was given yet. Yeah, they're fighting for it. It's interesting to see if there's going to be a stalemate.
If there was not 2 points given yet, we need to check with the board. We need to clear that with the table. Because, okay, they took the points away now, but that's the end of the bout. Coach Taylor looking for stalling. He's not happy. Eckley not happy. That's a 7-5 win for Keyshawn Davila Muhlenberg. That's a great effort by Keyshawn. A guy that, according to the stats here from Muhlenberg, hasn't seen a lot of time this year, but he came in with a plan and he executed, and he got his team 3 points. It's now 7-0 Muhlenberg after 2 bouts. And here we go, right into another huge bout of this match, 125 pounds, and we're about to see some fireworks here, ladies and gentlemen. This is Joey Lamparelli from Muhlenberg against Ryan Kelly of Delaware Valley University.
Yeah, that last match was a must-win for both sides here, and it's interesting to see how this 125 match will unfold.
Lamparelli's a sophomore out of Allentown, New Jersey, so local to Muhlenberg, Allentown High School. He's got Kelly in a precarious position here.
Yeah, Joey had the front headlock. Kelly went for a dump on that, and it's interesting if he can put him on his back, put him in danger here. Danger call. All you need is 2 calls. One ref from the after 2 calls of danger, it's a 2 takedown given to the wrestler. They're fighting here, though.
Again, a pair of 20-win wrestlers already this year in Lamparelli and Ryan Kelly. Lamparelli 21-3 for the Mules. While Kelly on the other side, 26 wins, 6 losses, 5 wins by pin this year. And Lamparelli gets on the board first. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he was able to get the high man wins in those situations. He was able to come out the back door, get his back straight, and head high, and just able to turn into the corner. It's interesting to see. Joey's a little bit on the shorter side, so he does have a little more stock to him, a little bit more muscle. So it's interesting to see how that's going to match up versus longer, lankier 125. Joey's working for that bar tilt that we saw earlier at 197.
Lamparelli now racking up riding time here as he's near 50 seconds with 1:20 left in the first period.
Uh-oh, Joey got to be careful here. His hips are down.
There's 2 more for Lamparelli there.
Yeah, Joey just be able to just do just enough for those 2 points there and increase the lead to 4-0. Yeah, I tell you what, Chris, if Ryan wants any success here, he needs to get that leg out. He has to knee slide it up, arm recrawl, bring that knee straight to his chest, open up his hip a little bit, and just fight that off because Joey's more than happy to stay there.
There's a stall warning against Ryan Kelly of Delaware Valley. He really needs to work up here, and you're right, Lamparelli has a good grasp on that ankle with his legs.
Yeah, as we close in with 20 seconds left, some guys are just great leg riders as he gets his leg out. See if he throws a boot back in, though. And he's able to.
That's the end of the first period as Lamparelli holds a 4-0 lead. It's going to be Lamparelli's choice here to start the second. Lamparelli defers. Ryan Kelly will go down. Lamparelli probably thinking he can break Kelly down here. Let's see if he can work an escape to get on the board and get some momentum going.
Yeah, Joey looks like a big 125. Looks like he has a lot of muscle on him. Yep, has him in a crab ride here. See if we can pull him back. Yep, tries a little suck back. Has the inside wrist. Interesting to see if he's going to go for that tilt. Yeah.
Ref counting off back points there for Lamparelli, and there it is, confirmed 4. It's now an 8-0 lead here in the 125-pound bout. It's our third bout of the night as we started at 197.
Yeah, Joey pulls him right back into a crab ride. It's interesting to, I wonder if Muhlenberg works on that tilt.
Kelly finally to his feet and able to escape, and he needs to get going here.
Yeah, he does. He needs points. He needs points bad right now.
Lamparelli able to defend the shot there.
Yeah, Ryan's keeping a hold of that left wrist. Joey managed to get us away, though.
Lamparelli grabs the ankle.
Low shot.
Gets out of it.
Is he going to try to dump it as he did first period? Yep, here it comes. Now, he couldn't score off of this the first time he did it, so I wonder to see if he'll keep trying it and try to find success with it.
Kelly works back to his feet, able to get up. Not an escape there as it remains 8-1 with 20 seconds left here in the second period.
Yeah, great shot here. Can he get to it? 2 hands on it. He needs to step over that ankle. Joey has a great whizzer in. He's trying to bump his hips over. Now he's going to a tight waist ankle. So he's trying to crush his head, trying to circle back towards his left side. Uh-oh, Ryan just needs to put him in danger here, which he does. Yeah, unlucky.
Great defense there again by Lamparelli.
Yeah, now we get to see Ryan on top for the first time, so we'll see. Edge just to break him down.
Kelly needs a score here as we're in the third period, a minute 45 on the clock. Lamparelli leads 8-1.
Oh, tries to roll.
Lamparelli able to roll over him.
Tries a cheap roll.
There's 2 more points. It's now 10-1 in favor of Lamparelli. A minute 30 left in the bout.
Yeah, Joey's going to like an Augsburg ride right here where he gets a football grip, trying to cross-face Ryan, get the bow and arrow going.
Kelly able to get to his feet, looking to break the wrist, and he escapes. 1 more point. 10-2 now, a minute left in the third.
Yeah, at this point, Ryan needs to get a takedown here.
Lamparelli still being aggressive as he goes for a shot there.
Yeah,
Kelly able to get his left leg out.
He wants to secure the major here. get those 4 points. Two hands on it. He needs to step over both feet, extend the knee, and shelf it. Joey going back to his defense. Cross facing away. R. Kelly does need to keep two hands. Joey's back on that tight waist ankle. And he's comfortable here. He can hold it out, get a stall call. Or stalemate, excuse me.
And he does.
Yep.
As the referee sets to neutral. 10-2. Joey Lamparelli in control of the riding time. He'll have one on the board from that. Again, Lamparelli, is sophomore out of Allentown. Against Kelly, the freshman for Delaware Valley. A pair of 20-win wrestlers.
Another shot, so that's 3 in a row here. Let's see if Ryan can find success with 7 seconds left to go.
And that'll do it for the 125-pound bout. As Joey Lamparelli wins by major decision over Ryan Kelly. That'll be 4 more points for Muhlenberg. That opens up an 11-0 advantage after 3 weights. Now we head to the 133-pound bout for Delaware Valley. It's junior Rashad Stratton. And for the Mules, it's Ricky Camano. Camano is sophomore out of West Caldwell, New Jersey, James Caldwell High School.
Yeah, that's a great 2 points by Rashad. He definitely wants to turn the tide here, get the crowd on his side. Muhlenberg's came out firing those first 3 matches, and they came here for business, and we're going to have a great fight on our hands tonight.
And the Aggies needed that, and Stratton's a guy that can provide a spark for the team. He's got that kind of attitude. He's got that kind of fire in him. He's a junior, shorter guy, about 5'4", 5'5", is Stratton from Frankfort, Delaware, and Sussex Central. Talk about that energy he brings to the room.
Yeah, I tell you what, he is fire. He gets mad. He gets feisty. He gets nasty. He loves this sport. He loves to grind. And I tell you what, nothing makes him feel better at the end of the night than winning a match.
And you saw that last week when he avenged the defeats he suffered in the MAC championships against King's 133-pounder. He took care of him in just 30 seconds with a pin, and he was fired up and got the crowd fired up and really sparked the Aggies' big victory last week.
Yeah, he got double boots in right now. Took one out. It's interesting to see here if he's trying to switch it up from last week. Last week he was able to get him off cradle. This week he's trying to flatten him out with the double boots here. Interesting to see how he's going to finish the first period here.
Camano is 13-6 this year with no wins by pin. He took first place at Alvernia, the Alvernia tournament. He took second place at Wilkes. On the other side for Delaware Valley, Stratton is a 20-win wrestler this year. He's 20-10 with 4 pins. He gives up one there to Camano as he lets him escape. It's now 2-1 in favor of Stratton with 1:36 left in the first period.
Yeah, I've kind of noticed so far, based off the records, a lot of these Muhlenberg kids haven't wrestled a lot of matches compared to the Doval wrestlers.
And they've been very competitive.
Yeah, and
it's something we talked about, in our pre-show here. Muhlenberg hasn't wrestled in 12 days. This is the Aggies' second match in 6 days.
Yeah, Rashad was great on that double. Camano was able to try to funk out, try to jump over a little bit. Rashad was able to follow, tap the ankle, wasn't getting the 2, and then he just drove his shoulder right through Camano's knees to get the 2. It's a good takedown.
Stratton holds a 4-1 lead as we reset here with 1:07 left in the first period.
Yeah, it's interesting here. Rashad's going to go he's not going to go traditional. He's going to go – he just cuts him away. Yeah, Rashad's keeping his.
What was Kamano looking for there?
I don't know.
Maybe caught one in the face.
Yeah, maybe. But it's never a good idea to take your eyes off the opponent. I'll tell you that from experience. Great shot by Rashad. Keeps the underhook. Can he keep the body lock? Keep him inside. Yeah,
Great
that's
job
his
by
strength.
Rashad. Way to keep him in bounds. Get to his back. There's 2 points. Stratton leads 6-2 with 30 seconds left in the first period.
Yeah, and don't be surprised here if you hear Coach Taylor yell finish on top. Try to get the 2 minutes of riding time, finish the first period.
Don't give back any more points, right?
Yeah, exactly. You always want to finish the period on top, scoring the last point. Kamano getting a little pep talk from Coach McLean.
So let's see if that's what Taylor's telling him. As Stratton just gave Kamano the point last time, and here he goes into position here now.
Yeah. 2 hands, far knee. Oh, Kamano with a little bit of funk. Nothing there. Yep. 10 seconds left. Rashad's just going to hold that position right there.
Kamano's going to try to fight to his feet here and get one before the end of the period, but there's only 3 seconds left.
Yeah, he's trying to pull that leg over, try to pull over top.
And that'll do it as Stratton racks up 1:50 of riding time in the first period, and he heads to the second with a 6-2 lead.
Kamano getting set on top here. Attempted switch. Rashad's get to his feet. Trying to find off that claw. Needs to attack the top hand here. You never want to go lower hand and get wrist grab. Always attack the top hand. Kamano dropping to the ankle instead of a traditional mat return. Inside wrist grab. Oh, he has a bar too as well. Rashad building his base, trying to stay in bounds. Kamano's going to try to pull him out so he can reset.
Wants to get the 1 point. Oh.
Now, smart wrestling by Kamano. Pulls him out so he can reset. Yeah.
Remains 6-2 with 1:20 left in the second period. Once again, this is the 133-pound bout. Sophomore Ricky Kamano for the Muhlenberg Mules and junior Rashad Stratton for Delaware Valley.
Yeah, Kamano has to be careful there sometimes. It was smart wrestling to pull him out of bounds, but some refs will call you for stalling on that one, fleeing the mat. Rashad was able to get to his feet. Kamano was able to bring him straight back down.
Stratton trying to work to his feet here to get a point.
Yeah, Kamano's tough on top. He's really riding that right wrist hard. Got a bar with it earlier. Now he's going 2-on-1 and keeping all the pressure on that right shoulder. Pinned to the mat. Similar C. Got to stay in.
Got to stay in bounds. And there they go out of the circle again.
Yeah.
There's a stalling warning now against Muhlenberg's Ricky Kamano.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when that one's given, you can't do it again. You'll get another stall call right, even if it's right back to back.
Can't keep fleeing the circle.
Exactly. And it's not even so much as fleeing. He's just shoving Rashad out because he knows Rashad's on his feet. It's easier to push him out of bounds and try to mat return to Rashad. To his feet.
Rashad quickly to his feet. Kamano able to sweep the leg there, get Stratton back to the mat.
Yeah, got the bar. Back to his feet. Ref's going to be counting here. He's got to let it go. There it is.
Great job by Stratton to fight there and work the point. 7-2 now. He's looking for bonus points for Coach Taylor.
Yeah, it is notable to say, though, that Kamano was able to work off 1:40 of riding time, leaving Rashad with only 22. Effectively racing that riding time point. Rashad's driving. Can he suck him back in for 2? Got 5 seconds left to do it, though. At this point, you just want to take your feet out. You got to take your feet out here. You can't risk it.
See who gets choice here for the third period.
Yeah, I believe it's Muhlenberg, and he's going to choose bottom. Try to get that point back, try to make it a 7-3 match, keep it within 4.
It's been a good battle at 133 pounds thus far. Rashad Stratton holding a 7-2 lead over Ricky Kamano.
Yeah, you said both these guys were sophomores, correct? So they still probably have a lot of wrestling to go into them. And eager to see how they develop into seniors if they.
Yeah, they could see each other quite often the rest of their careers.
Yeah, exactly.
Camano has wrestled 4 times this year at 141 pounds, so not sure if he's a guy that'll bounce in between. Same could be said for Stratton, I'm sure, although he hasn't wrestled at 141 yet this year.
Yeah, that might have played towards Camano's advantage, though. Wrestling bigger guys, now you're wrestling a 33-pounder. It's a huge difference. Even though it's not much weight, it's 8 pounds, but it'll make a difference, trust me. Minute 23 here to go, and it's interesting to see if Rashad's going to try to cut him, try to get another takedown, or if he's going to try to work for back points, get that major locked up.
Once again, Stratton 20-10 this year with 4 pins. He took 3rd at the Baldwin Wallace Invitational. And his last 3 times out have been pretty successful, although I'm sure he was hoping for a better finish at the Max. The week before the Max Championships, he took 1st place at the Waynesburg Invitational. Went to Max, took 4th place, and then, of course, came home in the first duel and earned a big victory.
Yeah, and Rashad got hit with the caution there. He was trying to put the alternate start, didn't signal to the ref. Ref called the caution. Rashad stuck with it, though, and ended up cutting him. So he has a minute 5 to work now and try to get the 2 points. Oh, he's circling in. He doesn't want to get hit with the stall cough. He keeps backing up right there.
Keep circling in.
Yeah, just keep circle, keep circle. Come on, he's going to try to shoot here.
There it is. Another stall there against Stratton.
Yeah, it should be a warning. I think the ref's going to try to do award one.
Go talk
here.
to the table here. How many stalls have we given Stratton? Looks like it's just the first one, so no point.
Yeah, I believe it's just 1 caution and 1 stall warning. Camano choosing to shoot right off the whistle as listening to Coach McLean during that little break. High man wins here. Camano's high. Can he come through the back door? Rashad really needs to throw his hips in, try to keep him off balance, get him off of his knees here. You want to knock him off his base.
25 seconds now remaining in the match.
Right, Chris, and you hear the Muhlenberg staff saying put him in danger. They just want his back exposed so they can get the count going.
That's a big takedown there for Camano as it's now 7-5 with 10 seconds remaining.
Yeah. A big decision win, though, for Rashad.
Great decision win to get the Aggies on the board. That's 3 points for Delaware Valley. It's 11-3 after four bouts thus far tonight. And another big one here at 141 pounds as Muhlenberg sends out Greg Baum, a senior from Bear, Delaware, and the Aggies send out 2019 National Qualifier junior Russell Benson. A team captain, a leader in the room, a guy that they need in a spot here right now, junior out of Hazlet, New Jersey, and Raritan High School. This is going to be a good one here, Yusuf.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to of note that Greg Baum, he's from Smyrna, Delaware, and that's actually not far from where Rashad's from, the 133-pounder for Del Val. So I wonder if they actually know each other.
Baum 5-1 in duels this year, 10-3 overall with 3 wins by pin.
Oh. Russell was trying to go some fancy fireworks there, trying to go with the underhook throw straight to inside leg.
Benson 18-3 this year with 2 pins. He's been ranked as high as 3rd in the region. He took 1st place at the Baldwin Wallace Invitational, 3rd at the Ned McGinley Invitational, and 3rd at RIT.
Yeah, Russell's a solid wrestler here. He's a linchpin for the Aggies in the lineup. Expected points as always, and he could definitely bring some big throws as we saw during those individual tournaments.
Again, 2 guys with very similar builds, very similar heights here.
Oh, great double.
Great defense there.
Yeah. That's a head and hands defense they teach you in elementary school, middle school. Put your head down. First line of defense. Russell throws him. That's a big throw. Russell loves that. And I tell you what, that might not have hurt a little at all, but you're not going to do that double anytime soon again. That's going to be in the back of your head.
Russell, a very strong 133-pounder. He loves when he's able to use his strength, get in a position where he can use his strength, work some throws. That'll get him fired up and get him going.
Yeah.
Minute 30 here left in the first period. It's still 0-0.
Yeah, national qualifier from 2 years ago at 133 pounds as a freshman. So Russell definitely knows what he's doing when he's wrestling these matches.
He's a guy with a lot of talent, smart wrestler, a lot of technical skills, and a lot of strength. He's a hard worker.
Yeah, a lot of talent, a lot of experiences too. He knows how to see out a match. He knows how to pick his moments.
These two still feeling each other out, but there's been no shortage of fireworks thus far. As we've seen a couple throws worked out of bounds. We've reset to neutral a couple times here with under a minute left in the first period.
Yeah, both guys right leg lead here. It's kind of interesting, though. Greg's attacking with his right hand. Usually you don't really see that. Usually you see the right hand stay down, protect the lead leg, and then you attack with your left. Kind of like a sword and a shield. But Greg's attacking with the same hand, so I wonder what he's trying to set up with that. Great shot by Russell. That was a great high crotch. Greg tries to head.
These two battling here.
Yeah. Tries to go for it again.
Can Russell works it.
He's going to try to suck him back here. He has the half. If he can get that in deep. All right, let's go.
And that's the end of the first period. Put Russell Benson holding a 2-0 lead. I think the ref wants to have a talk with these two. Let's keep it kosher here, boys.
Yeah, a little bit. I think Russell kind of jumped the gun a little bit. Thought the period was ending a little sooner than it was. And tell you what, I think this match is going to bring the crowd alive.
This bomb here will start on the bottom. How's Russell like this position, Yusuf?
Yeah, Russell's great on top. He likes to work that spiral ride to a 2-on-1 wrist and get the tilt. As you see here, interesting to see Greg's fighting for that stand-up. So Russell only has a short amount of time before he has to return him. Yep, lets him go. He doesn't want to get hit that stall call. Yep.
2-1 now early in the second period.
Oh, Greg tries to go for that double earlier. Got thrown off of. Watch out, he has that elbow.
Great defense by Benson.
Yeah, he only has one more of those, unfortunately. If Greg takes another shot like that, he's going to get hit with stalling if he backs out.
So what's he want to do there? Circle, work back to the middle?
Yeah, he definitely wants a circle. I think he's looking for that same throw again that he had with the underhook. He catches the underhook as the double's coming in, and he just throws his hip with everything he has. And all that force, it knocks you off your base, especially when you're in mid-shot. Yeah, both guys similar with the right hand tie up, left hand wrist.
This has been a battle so far at 141 pounds between Muhlenberg's Greg Baum and Delaware Valley's Russell Benson.
Yes.
Baum is senior, Benson a junior, two well-experienced wrestlers. Benson looking to work to the back here. He's circling in, circling around.
Yeah, Greg did a great job there. He held that elbow. He wasn't letting Russell get to the corner, cut the corner on that one. He was really tight, really strong on that, and Russell just found it a little frustrating. Yeah, Greg tries a little pull down here. You guys be careful. You don't want to get caught under Russell here with the front headlock. Now, one thing Russell can do here is with his right hand, he can cup Greg's chin and pull it in with his left hand on the top of his head. Pulls it right into a front headlock for him. And that's a great technique that it's kind of an Iowa-style technique under the brands.
Nearing the end of the second period. Second period much different than the first. Neither wrestler taking a ton of shots. Benson, a guy for Delaware Valley that's been in and out of the lineup recently, did not compete at max. You can see the shoulders wrapped. More precautionary to keep him out of the lineup and save him for later matches in the year. A guy that's been regionally ranked, expected to qualify for regionals. Again, a 2019 national qualifier. He's a guy that Coach Taylor wants to preserve for the long haul. So Benson might be feeling the effects of a third period match here. But he maintains the lead. He gets an escape there. He now leads 3-1 over Greg Baum, but he needs to find something extra in the tank here to keep it going.
Yeah, and Greg kind of senses it a little bit. He's really trying to push the pace here.
It looks like it.
Yeah, Muhlenberg's trying to get the stall call going. It's interesting to see if Greg's going to try to do that double that he did first period.
Russell circling back to the middle.
Right. And it's worth the note, you don't get medals for winning dual matches. So, Coach Taylor and Del Valle has the eyes on the prize here. They're, saving up the guys for regionals. And thankfully, there's a lot of freshmen here, and they get to get their own first taste and
absolutely
that they usually wouldn't get until they're sophomores, juniors. So.
And on the flip side of that, Russell's a competitor. Russell loves wrestling. He's a wrestler. He wants to be in the lineup, especially at home.
Yeah.
Muhlenberg bench looking for another stalling call there.
That crowd's getting a little fired up now.
Less than a minute left here in the bout. 141 pounds. Russell Benson for Delaware Valley. Greg Baum from Muhlenberg.
I tell you what, I wonder how Coach McLean is in the practice room, because that
warning.
That voice is loud. Stall warning. Russell's getting caught under on the front head. Can Greg do something here? He has to know his position here. He can get his hand out.
Two here to Baum.
Yeah, got to get his hand out here. Oh, can he get to it? No, nothing here. "27 seconds here. You just got to hold out."
Russell has to dig deep here.
Yeah, you do. You can't.
Baum's going to be looking to score.
Yeah, you can't give up a stall call here. Give him a stall call. It's 2-2.
Baum takes a shot. Russell defending.
Yeah, can he get? If he can get 2 here, he ices the match. Oh.
And there it is, another stall. That's one more for Muhlenberg. It's 3-2.
Yeah, both guys are laboring here.
With 17 seconds left, and now you see Baum feeling the effects of the match as well.
Yeah, I think that first period had a toll on them both. They came out the gate
battling.
firing. Yeah.
Their teams are encouraging them to keep going.
Yeah, everyone's off their feet here.
Everybody knows this is a big bout in this match.
Oh.
Benson able to defend well.
6 seconds. Nothing. Into overtime, Chris.
Winner at 141 pounds by a 3-2 decision for your Aggies.
No overtime, Yusuf. That's a decision for Benson, 3-2. You had me confused for a second. I thought I missed something. Riding time was pretty neutral for both, but Benson able to battle. Great battle for Benson. At 141, he takes a 3-2 decision. And we head to 149 for Delaware Valley. It's going to be Philly Mike, as they call him in the room, Mike Rubino, going up against Gudal Tanko. Sorry, Mr. Gudal Tanko, I do not know how to say your first name, and I do not want to do it wrong. I'll try Yunbei, but the rest of the evening I'll call you Gudal Tanko.
I think that's understandable. But, yeah, my mistake on the last match. I thought it was going into overtime. I love some good wrestling.
You wanted overtime.
Yeah, I did. That was a great match.
It was a great match. You wanted to see more of it. I mean, those are two veteran competitors, and we got another good match here as Gudal Tanko from Muhlenberg is a senior, 149-pounder from the Bronx, New York, Church Farm School, against Delaware Valley's Mike Rubino.
Tell you what, Gudal Tanko, he's big. You can see the height. You can see the weight difference against Mike Rubino, but he gets to similar to what Russell was going to, underhook to a toss-up to a inside. Can he work his way up here? He's going to try to put his left hand on the knee, suck it in, and then swing his right hand around the waist. Stalemate's called, though. It's a good call.
Rubino, a junior transfer out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia High School. He's been great for the Aggies this year at 149 pounds. Another 20-win guy for Delaware Valley. He's 24-10 with 5 pins. He took home a title at the Waynesburg Invitational.
Yeah, it's interesting. You can see Goodall. He's putting that left hand behind his back. He's I think he's a little nervous about that underhook to that side. It's interesting to see if we'll go back to that technique. It's similar to what Roman Bravo Young did to Austin DeSanto when Iowa faced Penn State. Roman Bravo Young just put his left hand behind his back, avoid that side.
Goodall Tanko, another guy from Muhlenberg who hasn't wrestled a lot this year. In fact, according to the stats, he's only seen one other match. So this is his second match of the year. He's 0-1.
Yeah, I
wouldn't have been able to tell.
Yeah, no, me neither. I'll tell you what, these Muhlenberg wrestlers, they're fresh.
They look fresh.
Yeah, they look fresh. You can see the difference between a 20, 30 match wrestler against a 1-5.
Yeah. What is the strategy? Why is Goodall Tanko keep putting the left hand on his back there?
Yeah, so I think he's either, as you can see, Mike's heavy on that left hand. He's going to pass it, take that shot, similar to what he did in the first one. So I think Goodall Tanko's kind of knows it's coming a little bit. Maybe that's his weak side. He's right foot lead, so he's comfortable with his right leg. He doesn't want Mike Rubino to take that shot on the left side, so he's putting it behind there. He's also trying to avoid that underhook, that throw by to a single.
One thing I noticed about these 249-pounders, they're both very quick. Goodall Tanko quick with the shots, and Rubino quick to get his legs out of there and fire back, look for a reversal or a two-point takedown of his own. That's the end of the first period. You can see both wrestlers showing some respect there, dapping it up at the end of the first. 0-0 headed into the second.
Yeah, I think they butted heads a little bit, and they just want to make sure that they both know it wasn't intentional.
Nothing intentional.
Yeah, exactly. Rubino does look like the smaller wrestler here, but you can't really tell from the way that he's been wrestling. He's been trying to throw it up a little bit, getting a couple shots off. Tough ride here. If you can hook that ankle that's Tanko has up, if you can hook it up, reach back for it, and then pocket it, that's a great bow and arrow attempt. And he does. He actually gets a leg in. I wonder if he's going to try to go for a bow and arrow here.
Rubino will never look like the strongest wrestler on the mat, but he wrestles very strong. As you see, he's able to get on top of Goodall Tanko here and just use his body weight to keep him on the mat.
Yeah, he's very technical too, and not that he knows a lot of techniques, but the techniques he knows, very, very good. He's a product of JUCO wrestling, coming out of Rowan College. His brother wrestles at TCNJ, so he knows what he's doing out there, and he knows what he has to do to win this match. He's putting all the pressure right there on that right hip here, and I don't know if Tanko's feeling something that left shoulder because he's really laboring to push it down. And I wonder if Mike Rubino realizes that, and that's why he has that bar on that side. He's working that side so hard. And he's going for a power half on that same side.
Coach McLean urging Goodall Tanko to get up, work to his feet here.
Yeah, he has a booming voice, and he gets a surfboard. He breaks him straight down. Mike needs to pick one hand here, and he just pulls him back. Can he get a call? Oh, that's interesting. He doesn't get a...
There's a stall warning against Muhlenberg.
Yeah,
that's Rubino up to 1:30 of riding time with 20 seconds left here in the second period.
That's kind of tough for both wrestlers there. Getting a stall call when you're on bottom, you have double boots, and it's not much you can do, but that's why you always want to prevent it. You know, you'd rather stop it from coming in than trying to get out from it.
That's the end of two. A 0-0 bout here at 149. Not often you see a wrestling match going into the third period at 0-0 as Rubino crawls into position.
Yeah, I don't think he's tired. He just normally does that. Hey, when you can save energy, do it.
To each their own, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Goodall Tanko going to start on top here.
Personally, I like using my feet. I don't know, but
hey, crawl, roll.
Yeah, you can use it as an excuse to get your hands stronger.
Point A to point B.
Yeah, call it a hand exercise.
Walk on your hands.
Are you good at that?
No comment. If I tell you yes, you're going to make me do it.
Oh, of course. I'm more than sure the Aggie faithful and the Muhlenberg faithful would love to see that on during intermission.
I'll do it if you do it.
Deal.
Nobody wants to see us.
No, no one. There's a reason why that's just our voice. Mike Rubino, though, fighting for the inside collar tie.
Looks like Rubino was awarded a point there.
Yeah, got the
We
escape.
were blubbering on. He got the escape.
Yep.
It's 1-0 now with a minute left in the third. And Rubino holds a minute 40 of riding time here, so he just needs to defend against the takedown.
Yeah, got up in 11 seconds. Simple fundamental escape. Left hand goes behind his back again. Man, I wonder if he's laboring or if that's just his preference right there. But I believe the riding time is secured now for Mike Rubino, so it's going to be effectively a 2-0 match. Can't give up any takedowns here, but you do have to stall. You have a stall caution and a stall warning, so 35 seconds left. I'd use them. Oh, but Mike Rubino on the front headlock. Likes his position here. Can he get behind? He does. Interesting to see if Coach Dale is going to yell cut him here. And with 26 seconds left to go, he's going to try to get more points.
Great job by Rubino to work to the back. It's now 3-0 with 20 seconds left.
Yeah, he's trying to go for a classic Navy ride here with his left hand splitting the crotch, going over top.
Coach Taylor encouraging it, looking for the bonus points.
Yeah, 10 seconds here. You need a turn. It's difficult to get bonus here. Won't be able to, I believe. Unless he gets to his back. It's okay.
Gives up a late escape, but he'll still hold on for the win. It's 4-1 with riding time for Mike Rubino. It's 3 points for Delaware Valley. It's now an 11-9 match as we head into the 157-pound bout. This is our 6th match of the evening for Delaware Valley. They send out first-year Greg Roach, normally 149-pounder, wrestling at 157, and Muhlenberg forfeits. I did not see that coming. That's 6 points for Delaware Valley. Now all of a sudden it's 15-11. I'm not sure why Muhlenberg forfeiting there, but that's huge in a match like this. A duel that each team is trying to win. And we'll move swiftly here to our 165-pound bout as Delaware Valley sends out another first year in Adam Coleman. And for Muhlenberg, I believe we're looking at Ronnie Guevara here. Let's see if I can confirm that.
Yeah, that was interesting for the forfeit. I thought they had a guy. I thought they had an extra guy at
the starters we
41.
were given. They did. They have 3 49-pounders on the roster. So yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe they didn't bring the full squad. Maybe not all the guys are here. You know, they have a pretty large roster, and what we see here certainly isn't everybody that's on that roster. So, you know, like you mentioned, Yusuf, these duels, you know, while it's a great measuring stick for each of these programs, and you like to put on a good show for your crowds, in the sport of wrestling, as you said, you don't win medals at duels.
Yeah, and I think I overheard a situation with missing weight. Not sure, I can't confirm that,
right.
But
and again, I think that's something that you could see when, you know, Muhlenberg, like we talked about, hasn't wrestled in almost 2 weeks here.
Right,
so,
good point.
You know,
yeah, that's a great point. They're all fresh wrestlers. They're not used to the weight cut yet. That's one thing Del Val's used to. They know exactly what process to do to get that weight down safely. Mm-hmm. But man, this is a big 165. Wow.
good to see head women's wrestling coach Lee Janes.
Yeah, world medalist.
World medalist, yep. She's taken the Aggie women's wrestling team to the Southeastern Pennsylvania duels this weekend. That'll be on Sunday. And then they will be home for their first home duels of the season next Saturday. Very excited for some home women's wrestling.
Right, and they coming off a huge win against, was it number 25 Sacred Heart?
Number 15, yeah.
Oh, number
15th ranked
15,
Sacred Heart.
excuse me.
Yeah,
Wow, that's
very good win. Senior Bridget Schultz really showed up there and showed out and helped the Aggies to a victory there.
That's a huge win. Take those when you can get them.
Absolutely. Back to the bout in front of us here. We're at 165 pounds for Delaware Valley. It's first year Adam Coleman. And we believe for Muhlenberg, we're looking at Ronnie Guevara. This is our 8th match of the evening now as we started at 197. Muhlenberg won the first 2 bouts, opened up an 11-0 lead. Delaware Valley bounced back with 3 straight, including a win by forfeit.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Ronnie, he feels that he's a stronger wrestler here. He's trying to jack that underhook up. He's looking for that front headlock. He's looking for those power positions where he can use those muscles that he has. But Adam Coleman going for a rush in here, 2-on-1. He seems comfortable in this position against a bigger wrestler, and we'll see what he does. He can either throw it up for a double here, or he can try to drag it in, try to go for a inside knee trip against that brace.
Coleman looking for his 17th win of the season. He's 16-16 this year with 3 wins by pin.
Interesting to see here if Coleman's going to decide to go bottom of a bigger wrestler that has some bounds on you.
Guevara is a senior. He wrestles at 157 and 165. He's from Mountaintop, Pennsylvania, Crestwood. He's 6-6 this year, 27-29 for his career. As he starts on the bottom, looks to get up. Coleman doing a good job breaking him down, although there goes Guevara with the escape, and he gets on the board first. It's 1-0 early in the second period of the 165-pound bout. Our 8th match of the evening. Delaware Valley holds a 15-11 lead over visiting Muhlenberg.
Oh, Adam tries a little shuck by. Ronnie tries to go for an inside trip. Adam keeps the overhook. Yeah, Muhlenberg does a great job keeping their Allentown local talent funneled straight into Muhlenberg. That's a hard thing to do in Division III college.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of prospective students looking for the, get away from home, go away to college.
Yeah.
Like yourself.
I mean,
North Carolina resident,
I
transplanted to Doylestown.
Yeah, I definitely do miss the home cooked meals and the free laundry. I'll tell you that. Getting your whites and colors separate, that's
Yeah, you're still here.
Yeah, I'm still here with some clean clothes on me. We figure it out. Adam Coleman trying to force that 2-on-1. He's very comfortable here against the bigger wrestler, which is surprising. You don't usually see that, but he has good leverage, tries a little pull by. It's 1-0. This is going to be a tight match. It's going to be a tight match, similar to previous matches we've just seen. It's going to be 3-point deciders.
And it's a big one, especially looking ahead here. We don't know who Muhlenberg will throw out at these weights, but they have some 184-pounders that are very good. They're pretty stacked at that weight class, so we'll have to wait and see who we see here.
Yeah, Ronnie snatches that leg up. He's trying different things. He's trying to run the pike here, trying to switch off to a double. Double doesn't work. Adam gets his hands back. If Adam has 10 seconds here, break the grip. Oh, he tries to keep the tight waist ankle. Doesn't work out for him. Ronnie was just trying to hold on there. He didn't want to give anything up. He was in bad position. Reset happens. 5 seconds to go. Oof.
So Coleman's a normal 65-pounder for the Aggies, correct?
Well, he actually is a 57-pounder. He's just been bumping up lately because of the, the guys out.
And that's what we're going to see for the Aggies here in the final 3 weight classes. As have Cooper Kidd at 174 and Chris Richardson, a senior, who bumps up from 165 to 84. And great job by Coleman there to get to the back. He has the ankle. He earned 2 points there. He takes a 2-1 lead with 1:40 left in the bout.
Yeah, tries the inside switch there. Doesn't work out for him. Able to get his hand under the. That was a quick stall call right there. Able to get his hand under the ankle, come out the back door. Wasn't given the 2 at first, but persists with it and just drives through off his toes. Stall call with him though. That was kind of a little quick.
Coleman, another one of the Aggies' young guns who never seems to get tired. Seems like a lot of these first years, these 18, 19-year-olds, they can keep going. They have a motor.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm 22 and I feel tired just watching. But that's Coach Taylor's thing. He loves cardio. He loves having guys not be able to gas out. Technique can take you so far. Strength can take you so far. But I'll tell you what, if you have cardio in the 3rd period, you're going to be just fine at the end of the year. Oh, Ronnie's trying to look for a throw here. He has the tied up overhook. if I'm Adam here, I'm punching that other shoulder and I'm sliding that hand out. And when I'm pulling that hand out, I'm going over the top of his head, trying to get that low front.
We're tied at 2-2. Riding time is rather neutral, less than a minute left here in the third period. You could get the overtime you were looking for. There's a shot though by Rivera, and he gets it back. 2 points. I spoke too soon.
Yeah. You jinxed it for us. Now, it's interesting to see if Ronnie's going to get called for staying on the hips right here. Similar position to what Adam was in.
Less than 30 seconds left.
This will be a big win for Muhlenberg here. Try to send the tide a little bit. Scored 11 points off the first 3 bouts, and Adams to his feet
works
here.
to his feet.
Tries to go for glory.
Went for a big move there to try and get the match tied again. Unable to do it. Rivera plays great defense, and that's a big win, like you said, for Muhlenberg. 3 points to the Mules. It's now 15-14 after 8 matches with just 2 weight classes left.
Yeah, it's understandable. You had 10 seconds left. You're down 2 points. You need to do that. You need to go for that. Cooper Kidd, a usual 165-pounder. And I believe he's going against Jake Patty.
Jack Patty.
Oh, Jack Patty. Where's my glasses?
And the PA announcer confirms it is Jack Patty. As a Coop, there it is. Chant breaks out.
I love that.
In James Work Gymnasium. Patty, a first-year 174-pounder out of Rutherford, New Jersey.
Cooper has him on his back here. That was a wild shot that Jack Patty took. It's interesting to hear if he'll get any back points. Jack Patty, that was from distance. He shot that from Allentown, I think. Any back points given here?
Cooper Kidd, normally a 165-pounder, wrestling up for the Aggies tonight. At 165, he has 10 wins, 15 losses.
Muhlenberg's going to go to the table here. They're going to discuss that 2 points given for backs. That was a wild shot by Jack. First shot off. Took it from 3 feet out, 4 feet out, no setups. He wanted that takedown fast. And Muhlenberg gets waved off here by the ref.
Patty starts on the bottom.
Quick to his feet.
Looking to keep him down.
Yeah, quick to his feet.
Now Cooper holding the leg.
Oh, Cooper.
Gets it back to the mat. Great job
right
by
here.
Cooper.
Can he get a hat? Now know where you are. Smart move right there. We've been seeing that by Muhlenberg a lot tonight, just pulling him out of bounds, and Cooper kind of taking note, I guess.
Cooper again wrestling up a weight class tonight, as he did last week for the Aggies.
Yeah, it's crucial here. You don't give up the Turk. No Turk is given. Cooper's still technically on top and still getting that riding time up. He just needs to be careful here and bail. Yep.
As Patty works around to the back, gets the 2 points, gives 1 back in the process.
Yeah, off the shot, reshot. Cooper tries it. Caught underneath now. He needs to know where he is. Worst case scenario, you need to go out of bounds. He shoots him out of bounds. Yeah, continuing action.
I believe the score on the board is wrong right now.
Yeah, I believe it's 4-2.
I think it should be 4-3.
Oh,
Patty
4-3.
got the 2 points there and gave 1 back to Kidd as he escaped. Patty's definitely in the lead here.
No, I think Cooper's in the lead. Yeah, Cooper got the takedown off the wild shot, 2 back points, I believe. Jack got 2 reversal, and then Cooper got out 1.
Cooper,
yeah, and guess what? We still have 1:20 to go in the first period.
A lot of action here
Yeah,
in our 174-pound bout.
yeah. Cooper trying to get his head up. You got to pick a side here. You got to go on the outside and the inside, and lift it straight up. You can't let Jack just hang on your back like that. Put pressure on you.
We'll reset back to neutral after the stalemate.
Both wrestlers have a high stance here. They're matching each other. Another far out shot. I wonder if Jack's just That's just his style of wrestler. Oh, far knee. Tries to go for the pick. Doesn't get it. Cooper's keeping the whizzer here. He needs to bump his hip into Jack and try to kick out as hard as possible. Slide that leg right out. I wonder if a stalemate's coming here.
Stalemate.
Yeah, both coaches were calling for that. It's a dangerous position for both guys there. Cooper higher. He can Russian leg twist out. Jack, all he has to do is shelf it and come out behind. 40 seconds to go here. Kind of seeing the effects. Both guys are getting a little, feeling a little bit. And Cooper's usually has a Adam Coleman. Oh, shot out of bounds. Oh.
Another one of the Aggies' first years with a high motor.
Yeah, you could tell what Coach Taylor likes to bring to the Del Val. Another one of those, though, and Jack's going to get hit with stalling. Another deep shot, Nothing here, though. Cooper's going to keep that whizzer. And if he goes out of bounds, if it turns on the back, oh, unlucky there. I'll tell you what, if he was able to keep one hand inside, that would have been 2+ backs.
Doing a great job defending those shots by Jack Patty as he's able to keep an arm in there to keep himself on top.
Yeah, that whizzer does a difference, and it's kind of interesting. That's the second time Cooper's done that in this first period, so I wonder if Jack's just not aware of it, or...
Like I said, Jack's shooting pretty high on Cooper, right? That's why he's able to get that arm in there.
Right, high and from far away as well.
As that's finally the end of the first period, a busy first period there at 174 pounds.
Yeah, Muhlenberg defers here. Cooper chooses bottom. He's comfortable here. He knows he can get one similar to what he did in the first period.
Once again for Delaware Valley, it's first-year Cooper kid against Jack Patty from Muhlenberg. Patty, another first-year.
Yeah, Patty decides to cut him. He's not worth the mat return for him.
And that gives Kidd a 6-2 lead with 1:50 left here in the second period.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, Chris, that we're going to end the night at 84. Usually it's a heavyweight.
Usually.
But guess they're saving the glory for the seniors.
And 84 will be a big one tonight.
Yeah.
On senior night, it'll be a senior for Delaware Valley, Chris Richardson, who may be in a position to secure a win for Delaware Valley at home.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's
Patty in good position here.
You're able to secure the duel. That's stuff you tell your kids. Of course, when I'm going to say it, I'm going to say it's me. Straight to his back. Can you get a pin here? Cooper, can the kid do it? That's a great move by Cooper.
A great job to drive right through the chest.
Oh, my God. Unbelievable. If he can get his half in and suck him back a little bit. I don't think the ref indicated any back points, though, which is...
He's got 4.
Oh, he's got 4?
So he's got 4 in his pocket.
Great call, Chris.
Cooper's still working it. Look at this.
Yeah, if he could just pull him back. Yeah. Smart wrestling by Jake. He's able to touch the wood. Stops all the wrestling.
4 back points there awarded to Cooper Kidd. Just a great job of the first year to fight. Drive through the chest of Jake Patty there. Get him to the mat.
Jack's a little slow to get up.
Patty going to start on the bottom here with 47 seconds left in the second period. Kidd all of a sudden opens up a 10-2 advantage, and now we're looking at bonus points. As he enters over a minute of riding time.
Coop, there it is. I like that.
Coop, there it is.
It's a great song.
It's fantastic.
Don't know who sung it, I'll tell you that. Before my time.
Before your time.
Yeah, before your time too. We'll just say that. Oh, and the Aggie faithful are calling for a stall call here. I wonder if the ref's going to call it. 15 seconds to go. I feel like if Cooper keeps riding like this and Jack's flattened out, they're putting the pressure on it.
Seems to be working Jack pretty good.
Yeah, 5 seconds to go. Oh, Cooper's got to turn here. Cooper's got to turn here. Oh, unlucky. Surprised no stall call.
Jack Patty, another guy from Muhlenberg that hasn't seen a lot of action this year. He's 3-2, so this is just his 6th match of the year. Something that the Aggies wrestlers are not familiar with.
Yeah, I think every wrestler in this lineup has 20-plus matches besides Richardson.
Cooper Kidd's another one with 10 wins this year and 25 matches.
Yeah. I wonder if that's gonna. Do you think that's gonna play a factor in these like third period rounds? The Muhlenberg wrestlers aren't really used to it this year. Not used to going the distance.
You know, it certainly could, but like we talked about, they're fresh. They haven't wrestled in 2 weeks, so
that's true. That's true.
The Aggies in their second duel in 8 days. Like we talked about, the Aggies a well-conditioned team under Coach Taylor. So
yeah, Cooper's right back in the middle.
Right back to the mat here. He feels the momentum. He's got the crowd behind him, and he wants to go right at Jack Patty.
Yeah, Jack Patty's keeping his hand on the inside on the bicep. He's going to look to just shuck it by when Cooper presses in. Look, be careful for the throw. Another shot here, stalling.
Warning there.
Now circle out here. Circle out here. You're in bad position. Try to get your foot circled all the way out. There you go. Oh.
Good job by Kid. Good job by Patty to stay in bounds. And they'll reset back to neutral.
Great stall call. 10-2 here. Jack's on the defensive. Yeah, you could see that one coming.
He gets Kid up in the air, slams him to the mat, and 2-point takedown. For Jack Patty, it's 10-4 with a minute left in the third.
You could see that tell. As soon as the whistle blew, he took that right foot step back.
Kid gets an escape there, so it gets to 11-4. Kid thought he had a takedown. He thought he had his toes in bound. Ref not giving it to him.
Yeah, it's a questionable call, but got to support the ref here. He has the best vision on the mat.
It's 12-4 Kid. He has a minute 30 riding time with 45 seconds left.
Yeah, if you notice Jack's left hand, he's keeping on that bicep. He wants to either shuck it or he's going to take that right foot back.
There's a stall.
2 points there. Is that 2 points? Oh, just one?
I think he just gave him one for the stall.
I know the next one's going to be 2 points, and then the next one's disqualification, so Jack has to be careful here.
It's 13-4 now, a 9-point lead for Coop.
If you're Cooper, there it is. Get the double unders. Watch the throw here. Jack has nothing to lose here. He's down 9 points here. He's going to try to go for a throw. Worst case, he gives up the 2 takedown. Got 23 seconds left. Shoots him again out of bounds. Oh, Cooper's not feeling any effect of the third period. He's walking straight in.
Cooper's fired up.
Yeah, 18 seconds left to go.
He knows this is a big one for his team. Because right now he's looking at a 4-point major decision with 12 seconds left and a 13-4 lead.
Be wary of Jack to hit that same double again, that back step double. Cooper knows better, though. He knows it's coming. He's circling out. Doesn't have any stalls to warn him out. A little bit heavy on the head.
And there it is. The first year Cooper Kid wrestling up at 184 pounds. Sorry, 174. Cooper Kid with a huge major decision for Delaware Valley. 4 more points to the Aggies. It's now 19-14. And here we go, 184 for Delaware Valley. Senior Chris Richardson on senior night with a 5-point lead for his team. A chance to secure it.
Tell you what, you couldn't write a better script in Hollywood.
We believe this is Hunter Gill from Muhlenberg. Although he didn't check in at the table, that's the starter we were given, so we're going to go with it. Hunter Gill from Muhlenberg against the Aggies' Chris Richardson.
Oh, early stall
Early
call.
stall warning.
I tell you what, Hunter is big upper body. I think his biceps might rival yours, Chris.
I'm sorry, I'm still trying to figure out who this is on the mat. What'd you say about my biceps?
I think Hunter's might rival yours, honestly. If
You're too kind.
If you're not willing to do the handstand.
Hunter testing the flexibility of Richardson here.
Oh, yeah. Richardson's comfortable in this position, though. No twos given as he has the inside hand on the thigh.
There it
Ref
is.
gives it 2. Watch for the cradle, though. You do not want to give that up in any back points up in the first period. That's a dangerous precedent set.
And Richardson in a precarious position here.
Trying to reach his left toe towards the wood a little bit. Touch that.
Gill keeping his foot in bounds to keep us alive.
Yeah, wood touches. There it is. That's a senior move right there. Know you're in bad position, take advantage of the rules.
This is not Hunter Gill.
Oh. Yeah, Muhlenberg's tough on top right now. He's really trying to go for that tilt. Seems Richardson's not in a hurry to get out of bottom, though. I wonder if he's going to try to stand up. Hunter tries to put him in boots here. Has double boots here. Richardson's flattened out. Tries to put the power half in. Yeah, Muhlenberg's being really tough on top. Has a double boots here. It's interesting to see if the ref will call stalemate or if he'll go for another stall call, which we've seen plenty of times tonight. All right, fresh start for Chris Richardson here. Now, Richardson actually wrestled 65 this past couple of years at Del Val, and this is actually his first time at 84. Well, second time, including last week, but I believe he's going to try to make the weight class his own.
All right, we got word to the booth. For Muhlenberg, we're looking at Fletcher Goodman. He's a first year. He's listed at 174 pounds. He's from Hewlett, New York, and Hewlett College. So Goodman, one of the 174-pounders. I believe this is his first match at 184, so, you know, the Aggies have somebody in Richardson here that's wrestling up. I don't know what Richardson's walking around at right now, but he's wrestled 65, 74 for the Aggies. Goodman is 7-6 this year.
Yeah, Richardson just loves wrestling, and he's one that coach knows he can trust with to bounce around different weight classes and fill in wherever the Aggies need.
He's a big team guy. He loves wrestling. If you missed it in our open, a nice tribute to the two Aggie seniors this year, Chris Richardson and my co-host tonight, Yusuf Ibulari. As Goodman there trying to get in on the leg on Richardson. Richardson in good position. He gets the 2 points.
Yeah, Goodman tries to take that single. Richardson knows how to cut that corner, step across that ankle, and lock up the cradle. Richardson's just going to hold it, though. I don't think he's going to try to go for a pinning combination here. He knows he's facing a little bit of a stronger wrestler, and doesn't want to risk the roll through.
That 2 points there puts Richardson in head, 3-2 near the end of the first period here as he holds down Goodman for the final 3 seconds. He'll take the 3-2 lead into the second period. Again, the Aggies holding a 19-14 lead here in the final bout of the evening, 184 pounds. Chris Richardson for Delaware Valley, Fletcher Goodman for Muhlenberg.
Yeah, that's a huge takedown at the end of the period. Takes you ahead, eases the pressure off a little bit. Goodman's trying to go for a throw here. Is it locked up? Kind of a old, I wonder if he wrestled Greco in high school because it looks like it. He's going to try to step across here, throw it up, step across, and try to fling Richardson on his back. And it's interesting to see what Richardson's going to try to do. He tries to throw him. Richardson,
Goodman did a good job of defending that there.
Yeah, it's easy to get caught up on that. As we saw last week, Richardson hit it twice against Grace from Kings. I wonder if it has anything to do with Grace from last week being from Kings, being 6'3", and Muhlenberg wrestler being a little shorter than Richardson, who stands around 5'11", 6 foot.
Sounds about right.
We'll say 6 foot. Try to be nice.
Senior night.
Yeah, you know.
Give him a couple inches.
You know what? 6'1". Oh. I'll tell you what, at 84, Richardson looks great.
He sure does. I mean, he's fast. He looks very strong. He looks very confident.
Yeah, he's long. He's lanky. He can really hold his own here. Got to watch out for the throws, though. Muhlenberg loves this throw. He's going to try it again. Doesn't get it, though. That's Muhlenberg feels that's a little premature because his feet were still in bounds, but ref calls it. Got to stick by it.
And we reset to neutral again with 30 seconds left in the second period. Richardson holding the 3-2 lead over Fletcher Goodman.
Yeah, Muhlenberg's coach is Coach McLean does not want the tie-ups. He want it.
And you can hear it loud and clear.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't want this time-wasting wrestling where at the end of the period you're just going to fight for inside control and whoever gets it can hold it. As the shots pile on, 3. Can Richardson get another 2?
Richardson works for it.
That's 2
and
points.
And he gets it at the end of the period.
That has Muhlenberg fired up, and that has Del Val fired up.
McLean's going to ask to talk to the referee and appeal that one.
Yeah, it's interesting. Last time Muhlenberg came to the table, McLean didn't personally go up there, but Richardson's fired up here. And that's the second time he's taken him down at the end of the period. Richardson just knows when to pick his moments, I suppose.
So less than 10 seconds. McLean shot for the ankle there. Richardson did a good job to avoid it a couple times. And then Richardson kept that arm behind him, was able to get on top of McLean, and he did get that takedown before the end of the period. It was a good call by the referee. Richardson now starting on the bottom with a 5-2 lead.
Yeah,
beginning of the third. McLean works him up.
Straight back to his feet, though.
Straight back to his feet. Still looking for the escape. And there it is.
I'll tell you what, McLean, the trouble with taking the same shot twice, guy knows it's coming. First time, okay, you got me by surprise a little bit. But second straight time, that's when you switch it up. That's when you change your angle. That's when you move your feet a little bit. Go from the outside to the inside. Go high to low. Change up your levels. Richardson able to move his feet to the outside. Shoots him out of bounds. Keeps his feet in. That's a great call. That's a great way to circle your feet in.
Richardson probably wrestling confidently than I've seen him his whole career. And it's great to see for a guy that's been battling adversity and injuries. And it's just great to see him back on the mat and in a position to secure a home duel on senior night for the Aggies.
Yeah, Chris, you've seen him mature over the years, and is there any notable differences you've seen over the years from when he started freshman year to
He's
now?
gotten much stronger. He just seems much more committed. You can see it in the way he wrestles on the mat. He seems focused. He seems mature.
Yeah.
He's really fine-tuned his craft here.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Tell you what, 53 seconds to go.
Richardson holding a 6-2 lead. Aggies holding a 19-14 lead on the team scores. Just cannot surrender 6 points here.
Yeah, tries to post single right there. Tries to pop up the elbow with his left hand. Tries to shoot with the right. Get the high C going, but Richardson's just able to step back and able to dodge with minimal effort. Oh, trying to head an arm here. You got to watch out, though. Richardson's been able to show that he can counter throw, too.
Looks like he gave one.
Yeah, it's kind of
to Goodman there on a stall.
Uh-oh.
Richardson ferociously works back to Goodman's back. Richardson fired up for the victory.
That's a huge win. That's a huge win for Chris
Fired
Richardson.
up Richardson. There it is. A major decision for senior Chris Richardson on senior night to secure the Aggies victory as he gets 4 points for Delaware Valley and leads the team to a 23-14 home duel victory over Muhlenberg. Great to see for the senior on senior night. And the Aggies go 2-0 on their 2 home duels. Next up for Delaware Valley on the schedule is they go right back to work in 2 days at the University of Scranton. Weather pending, of course. Stay tuned to athletics.delval.edu for updates and follow the Aggies on social media at DVU Aggies. Again, with weather forecasted for this weekend, anything could happen, but another huge win for Delaware Valley University as they take a home duel over the Muhlenberg Mules, 23-14. It was a match that started at 197 pounds with Isaiah Johnson against Luka Kolstock. Kolstock was able to outlast Johnson and earn an 11-4, actually 12-4 with riding time major decision. That gave Muhlenberg a 5-0 lead. At heavyweight, the Aggies sent out Dan Eckley against Kashan Davila. Davila was able to secure a win by decision over Eckley, a 9-5 victory. Put Muhlenberg ahead 7-0. Going into the turn with a 125-pound bout. For Delaware Valley, it was Ryan Kelly. From Muhlenberg, it was Joey Lamparelli. Ryan Kelly was able to get a major, Ryan Kelly was upset by Lamparelli there with a major decision for Lamparelli, 10-2. That gave Muhlenberg an 11-0 lead. But Delaware Valley battled back to win the next 3 weight classes, make that the next 4. Adam Coleman suffered a loss at 165. Cooper Kidd with a huge win at 174. And Chris Richardson, the senior on senior night, able to finish it. And we're joined now by head coach Andrew Taylor after the team's win, the second home dual victory in 6 days for Delaware Valley. Coach, you were facing a good Muhlenberg team today, a team that you match up with very well. It's a measuring stick match for your team. It's your second duel in 6 days. This team hasn't wrestled in 14 days. Can you talk about how your team performed today?
Yeah, our big thing is when you're in duels is to get bonus and not give it up. And although we gave a couple bonus points up and we gave a couple matches that we really felt we could go get, our guys really battled back and faced adversity well. We were down 11-0, lost 3 straight matches, and Rashad got us started, and then Russell with a big win. And then Mike Rubino up a weight class and just deciding to be a real tough guy today. And it was really fun to watch some of these guys progress.
Talk about a guy like Chris Richardson, a senior who's battled a bunch of adversity. He was the last match of the day today, and he came in with you guys holding a 5-point lead. He just couldn't give up a pin. He did way more than that. Talk about what it's like to have a senior like that excel on senior night and secure a win for his team.
I mean, that's a memory. That's the moments that you look for in these matches. That's why dual meets are so much fun, because they bring that environment. You got a crowd going crazy. You have 2 coaches that are really working to get their team to be at the highest level. And for Chris, man, what a moment for him and his ability to go out and wrestle tough and be in a bad position early, but then just claw back, and that kind of is a testament to who he is as a wrestler, who he is as a person. He's really grown these past 4 years, battled injuries, and he didn't take a back seat. He's up 2 weight classes, and he's really finding his groove, which is exciting for him.
Very exciting, and very exciting for the Delaware Valley University men's wrestling team as you guys scheduled to head to Scranton on Saturday. Best of luck there, and thank you for your time, Coach.
Thanks, Chris.
Once again, that's a final from James Work Gymnasium. Delaware Valley University men's wrestling team takes a 23-14 dual victory over the Muhlenberg College Mules. The Aggies will head to Scranton this Saturday, weather pending. Stay tuned to athletics.delval.edu for further updates. And we will see you next Saturday, for some women's wrestling inside James Work Gymnasium. Tune in as the Aggies will be starting around 7 p.m., I believe. Once again, I'm Chris Elliott. For Yusuf Bilari, producer and cameraman extraordinaire, Tony Mrzowski, thank you for watching Delaware Valley University Wrestling.